Hello everyone, my name is Craig Frazier and welcome back to another business plan example video walkthrough. So today I am super excited, and the reason I am excited is because I get to walk through this business plan with a new design. So long story short, my old business plan walkthrough has almost 100,000 views on YouTube now, which is awesome. And as a thank you, I have updated the design for you guys, and I'm going to walk through this new design with you right now. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see here, we have the new cover page, and again, I'm really excited with the way that this plan turned out. I think it looks really professional, but we've got the title up here, we've got a place for the company logo here, a summary statement in the middle, or maybe your mission statement here, and a place for the image at the bottom. So nice professional cover page. As we go through the plan, I wanted to make note of the fact that really, as you're writing a plan, you need to make sure that you remember that each and every plan is going to be different, and that is okay. So there's not any one business plan that's the same as another. Each one is customized to the business. And one of the most important things I tell people when they ask about a business plan is really just make sure that you tailor your plan to the audience that you want to reach. So as we go through this table of contents page, you can really see the different main sections and subsections. Pretty standard table of contents, and as we scroll through the actual plan, you'll be able to see how each of these sections are laid out and formatted. Starting off, we have the executive summary, which is really meant to make the case for the plan. In fact, if this section isn't good, an investor may not read the rest of your plan, so this really sets the tone. Many people say you should write this section last, and I tend to agree with that. If someone were to pick up your business plan and read the first couple of pages, they should have a good sense of the business and the direction of the company. A lot of times you'll have the mission statement, keys to success, objectives, all within the executive summary. Now, the company summary can really be as long or as short as you want it to be, but an existing business will be different from a startup. There are no hard and fast rules here, so use your best judgment on the length of this section based on your business and the story that you want to tell. The same goes for the product summary section. If your business is very product-based, you'll have more content here, or if you are expanding your products and services and need to provide that detail here, it could lengthen this section. Again, that is okay. The market summary is actually one of my favorite parts of the business plan, so I'm going to scroll through here and show you what I've got. This section really provides an overview of the industry and marketplace and may include some competition research or demographic information. This is where researching industry magazines, books, and reputable online content can be very beneficial. So next up is the main section of the product strategy. So you may or may not have a product strategy. In this plan, there were a couple of different directions we could go, and there was a board that was ultimately making the final decision. So a couple of different strategic options were identified and presented. Again, this is a good example of how each plan will be different. This is not, a process that's going to look the same from plan to plan. It's about researching and presenting the most valuable information for your specific business. Here is the startup cost summary, which is the next section that we included since this was a new business and there were startup costs involved. It's a simple breakdown and summary of the startup funds needed. This is very important anytime you're asking for money, and the investors will need to know what it will take to get the operation running. The financials. I could probably do a couple of videos just on the financial tools and formulas that are important in a business plan, but for now, just know that the pro forma is your basic profit loss spreadsheet and will be an integral part of your business plan. So don't get overwhelmed with the financials, especially if you've never put them together before. There are templates out there that you can use to make this process really a lot easier. And at the end of the day, you know your business better than anyone else. This is just a way to get that information on paper in a format that can be analyzed and used for profit projections into the future. So I'll scroll down through the financial section here, and you can see how we have that laid out. So next up is the break-even analysis. This is also really one of my favorite parts of the business plan, and I actually did a whole other video about the break-even analysis and how to use this graph. This is just a really clear black and white way to see what it will really take for a business to make money, and it's definitely something that should be included in your business plan. So I will leave a link to the video on the break-even analysis walkthrough in the description if you want to check that out. The next steps here and the summary section here are the next two sections, and I personally really like a summary section at the back to reiterate a few key points and really just restate some of the best points from the rest of the document. As a bonus tip for you guys that have watched the video this far, I've received a lot of questions over the years about how to cite references and the proper way to do that in a business plan. So hopefully you've done some really good research. You've pulled info from trade journals and books and industry magazines and reputable content online in order to develop your business plan. And so you'll need to keep track of that information and cite where it came from. That is where this handy site, easybib.com, comes in. It's fill in the blank. It'll format your references for you very quickly and easily. I have used it for years myself, and it makes the works cited page a breeze. So I highly recommend this online resource. Now, next I have the pro forma spreadsheet as an addition to the plan for easy reference, as well as the startup budget detail down here. So this really is a good way to me to add some detail to the back of the plan so that the plan content can be relatively high level, but the detail is still available at the back for reference. And finally, we end with the works cited reference page, as mentioned earlier. So I hope you have enjoyed this little walkthrough, and hopefully it'll help you as you're building your own business plan. As my gift to you for watching to the end of this video, I have a link to this business plan in the description so you can print it off, use it as a handy reference as you develop your own plan. If you will, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. If you have any questions on this plan or the business plan writing process in general, or if you have other content related to business plans that you'd like to see as a video walkthrough, please let me know that in the comment section below, and we will see what we can do to get something put together for you. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope to see you on the next video.